All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing right away here, Goff. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. So they offer the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Off play action, Goff. Bails out of the pocket quick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And he's going to get him further up their side of the field with a nice return there, partner, up past the 35. Excellent return. He got 22 before being stopped. And the Eagles will take possession. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Set.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Set.
They go to Barkley again. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he can do like we just saw.
On first down, Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Set.
First down, a run with Barkley. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
A split second, all to keep the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Again, it's Gibbs. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Cooper to Jean with the stop. Give him 5 on that carry, bring it up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
2 for 1. Right.
From the 43. He's on the move. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds too. Great work. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as well as a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing again, it's Goff. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions tie this game 7-7. Fox now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here.
Great. Set. Don't touch.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Duke the defender. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he is able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Great. Set. Don't touch.
On second down, here's Barkley. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
First down, and they go right back to him. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Aleem McNeil in on the tackle. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Great. Set. Hey, Silver. Don't touch.
2nd and 10 now. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Great. Set. Don't touch.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Lions will go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They go play action with Goff. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half. You just kind of wait. Right, you just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Running it with David Montgomery. And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety.
Kate, you could just feel it, right? Right off the snap, you just got that sense at the line of scrimmage. When those big guys defensively win it right off the jump, right at the line of scrimmage down here at the goal line, well, they've got a chance to put 2 points on their ledger. That's well done by those big boys defensively.
And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
No touch.
First down throwing for Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Terrion Arnold in on the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. Aleem McNeil in on the tackle. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on third down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
No touch.
Quick pass, right side, complete. Down to the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles push this to an 8-point game. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Eagles push the lead to 2 scores now. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Khalif Raymond to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. He's got a gain of 6 there. Cooper DeJean with the stop.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they had that one contained right at the line. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Lions driving ahead. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Brought down by Jalen Carter. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Goff on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. So they're left with 4th down here. The Lions readying for the punt. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. He'll get it at the 9. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And the Eagles will be backed up a good bit to begin the drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Now Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. The defenders are there to get him at the line. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
Tiger Swarm.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Oh, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Great, set.
A play fake, now Hurts to throw. That's complete to Wilson. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
1st and 10, here's Hurts. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. So it'll be 2nd down.
I think everybody in the building was already thinking about the next play to run as they watched that short throw to the tight end. That's a gimme. You don't expect to see many of those drops.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. Taken in by Smith. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Hurts throwing again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Working quickly here. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's still going at the 30. And now he's going to head out of bounds after a nice gain. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. That's into the hands of Barkley. Runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Raymond on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. On 1st down, it's gone. Gets everything he has under this throw. Trying for St. Brown, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
No touch.
Here's Hurts. Wilson's got it. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
The kick by Hopkins is good. And make this a 19.3 score advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. One last play before the break.
Super. We go. 76. 76.
Throwing it just before halftime. He's trying to go deep again. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Fox now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That pass complete to Goddard. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Handoff headed right, Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for second down. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On first down, Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Great. Set. Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
Trying again following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I can just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
And that will not be enough for a first down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to make the advantage 22.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Darius Slay with the stop.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll send him over right. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He's out near midfield and still going. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Trying for the deep ball. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
He's trying another one deep. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions offense looks like they're staying out there. We got a 2-point try coming up.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
17. Hey, 5. What's that?
He's throwing for it. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT.
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for 2. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and really show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
Fox now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Don't touch that. Hey, easy, 60.
Here's Saquon. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Don't touch that. Get it. Don't touch it.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Great, set. Hey! Tiger swamp.
Now Barkley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 49-yard line.
We've reached the end of the third quarter on this Thursday night. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the fourth. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
73. Great, set. Miami.
They go with Barkley here. And he's brought down for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
And the Lions into a nickel set for third down. Hurts setting up to throw. He finds Dotson left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Great, set.
First down throwing for Hurts. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Lions have some new life in the fourth.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Goff on 1st and 10. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. So the turnover, Brock, is in turn turned over after pass interference on that play. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Scores! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
hard ball.
Keeping it on the ground. And he's almost there, but no! They stop him at the last moment. Wow, he's going to be just inches shy of that two-point conversion.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Don't touch that. Don't touch.
Running is Barkley. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
The lateral goes haywire. It's out. Going the other way. Lions have it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. He was looking for A.J. Brown there.
You know, Kate, defenders today are taught, don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
First down throw from Goff. And that's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. From the gun, Goff. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal.
His kick is good. Makes the score Eagles 29, Lions 26. Jack Fox.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. And look at this return. Races past midfield. And a huge return sets up the offense on the opposite side of the field.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he's setting his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
First down, a run with Barkley. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Don't touch that. Don't touch it.
They're going to run with Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
It's 2nd and goal.
Don't touch that. Don't touch it.
They'll try again with Barkley. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Eagles make it a 9-point advantage. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game.
26. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Raymond on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27.
On the return, the Lions take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They're out and set, first and 10. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives the Lions the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on first. Along the perimeter he goes, crossing the 45. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Such an exciting play lost because of that penalty. And this offense now left to think of their next call as they make the long walk back down the field. Throwing now. It's taken in by Williams. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Now to throw. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
I mean, you could see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
Looking to throw it. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. They go to Barkley again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And it was a game for fans of